And here we are.
Good morning. Good morning. We're back.
Back
Survived the
saddle
weekend.
again.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday. Yeah,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. You know something depressing?
Tuesday.
I'm going on
From Norfolk.
vacation next week for 2 days, Thursday and Friday.
How you afford a vacation on these salaries you pay?
Credit cards, brother. Credit cards.
Junk.
That's how I pay for everything. Yep. So, yeah, today we're going to be doing, we done, F-150 engines the other day. It was a ton of them.
Yep.
And you guys seem to like that. So today we're going to do F-250 engines. We're going to do Super Duty engines, the gas and diesels. Probably start out, around 94?
Just somewhere in the 90s.
Yep.
Are we doing gas and diesel?
Yeah, definitely going to do gas and diesel.
I didn't know if last time I heard it, I would think it was just diesel. But there was a lot of people in the poll last night talking about gas engines too, so I was hoping we was going to make
Yep.
that turn.
Yep. So, yeah, we can get into this, or what's on the docket today?
I think we need to address this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
So something not so chill happened this weekend.
Yeah, we got a video pulled. We done an After Dark live show. I don't know if any of you guys were here for that, but it, I don't know, it kind of got a little gruesome. Done some stuff we probably shouldn't have done. So it happens when you get on them beers a little bit. But, yeah, that got pulled, so we have decided, what are we going to do now, Colton? We're going to...
So, yeah, YouTube basically said that we party too hard.
Can't put that on the airwaves.
Yeah, and if you don't believe me, you ain't got to take my word for it. I put it in the chat. Ask these folks in the chat. If you missed out what happened on the After Hours show, it was an absolute party.
Yep.
It was nuts, dude. I mean, it was nuts.
So...
Oh. But, no, so what we wanted to decide to do, since we did get taken down, going forward, we have set up, it should be live tomorrow, is our brand new channel membership. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're having so we just started a brand new membership program on the channel. It should be live, like I said, tomorrow. And there's nothing crazy. I mean, it's nothing crazy expensive. I mean, you guys are so great to us in the super chats already, but we do have to find a way to keep that live show.
Yeah, we got to be private.
It's got to be.
It can't be just out. Yeah, so we're gonna make that private, but
Literally all out.
Yeah,
All out. All business was out.
Oh man. So yeah, we'll be doing what? We're gonna do try to do one show a week.
One after hour
Completely,
show.
yeah, completely unfiltered. It's gonna be some much more nasty stuff than what we usually talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what we're going to do moving forward. We thought the After Hours show was going to be something we could do, just regular, normal show, but
No.
no.
It didn't work out that way.
Yeah, about an hour or two into the show, it started getting
Started getting a little weird.
Yeah.
But no, we got 43 people in here. Looks like we got a few likes coming in the chat. Again, just want to remind everybody to, if you're watching this video, share with your friend. Tell your friend if you're on your way to work, give us a listen. If you're headed in from work, give us a listen. Just give us a chance. I promise you we'll entertain you.
We'll try.
We're at the tip of the spear when it comes to this.
Yeah.
We're on the frontier.
On the front line?
Yeah, there's gold in them hills, and we headed to it. But no, yeah, this is something that we definitely want to grow so that Mason has to quit turning wrenches so much, and I can actually get him to do videos. It'd be very helpful for you guys, too. That way you guys get way more content.
Yeah, it's been rough the last week or two, man. I got home last night, and I stunk, man. I sweated down yesterday.
It smelled like a goat.
That's what it feels like to have to sweat all day.
That's what that shirt smelled like. The what's-his-name guy? Jim.
Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we can get up to 50 right here, and let's see if we can get 50 viewers and let's get this list going. Let me know whenever you got everything pulled up on your end.
Yeah, I mean, I just got to switch back and forth.
Okay. Well, then I guess we are going to get this party.
We're gonna get rolling.
We're gonna get rolling. We're gonna get rolling here. We are ranking F-250's engines. I would say in the last 30 years. Is that pretty close to being accurate?
Pretty close.
94, yeah.
Yeah, so 31-ish. Here we go.
All right.
That's not funny.
All right. So yeah, starting out 94. What do we have up first, Jake?
Well, a lot of people didn't know, but you can actually get the 300 inline six in the 250s in the old body style trucks. You couldn't get a 302, but you could get the 6-cylinder because I mean it was a better like truck torque engine, pretty much like a tractor engine.
Is that the one?
That's the one from last time we talked really good
They
about.
just don't die.
Yeah. I mean, just indestructible. Man.
Can that little motor engine, can that little engine push and pull what that truck's supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean slowly.
Kind of. Yeah, real slow.
Is it more for people that just want the big truck and just want to drive town with a big truck?
Yeah, there can't be many
mulch.
of them because like I haven't personally seen a whole lot of them.
Yeah, I've seen a few, but I just wanted to include it.
Okay. So that's first up, the 300, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I would probably put that one right below the top, huh? I mean, it ain't at the top, but as far as a truck engine,
Or somewhere right in the middle.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
It's kind of limited on what it can do.
it's slow, but it lasts forever.
Yeah.
Do you got the list thing pulled up
Mm-hmm.
on the laptop?
iPad.
Not bad.
It's not showing me. All I'm seeing is your home screen. Unplug it, plug it back in or something.
Technical difficulties.
It's every daggum
every
day,
time.
dude.
Every time,
day. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. Whatever. All right, let's try it again. Dude.
Same thing, huh? Same thing.
I'm seeing the outer solar system as his background.
Yeah.
There's nothing else pulled up in front of it?
I mean, on his screen, it's pulled up.
Yeah.
That's not good. Told y'all charge the iPad. These technical difficulties are not because of your boy behind the ones and twos.
Yeah.
This falls on your fearless leader, y'all's host over here, the guy that y'all like so much.
Yeah.
Nah. Okay, so I guess we'll just have to let's see if you can allow it to. I mean, obviously we're getting the signal. We're just getting not the full signal. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
You try my iPad if you want. I mean, it's got a little juice in it now.
Yeah, it's not working. You guys are killing me over here.
We got it.
There we go.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve Jobs.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so now we got this one pulled up. Can you zoom in on that? I don't know if you can or not. I didn't know if you can zoom in on that page. There we go. All right, now everybody can see it.
A little bit.
Got Aiden down here in the chat. Okay, so put the first one back on the list. Let me get Mason here on screen so everybody can see his beautiful face.
Yeah.
Again, make sure you guys are liking it. Make sure, because I don't even know how many subscribers even know that we're doing this. I have 200,000.
Yeah, I don't know.
We did get 2,000 votes last night on the poll, but whatever.
Where they at?
Where y'all at?
Where y'all at? They
Where
must be
y'all at?
working, man.
Maybe working already.
All right. So what's up next, Jake?
Let's see. Well, I guess it's going to be the 460. I don't know why some of the stuff doesn't want to download right now, but
Sweet. All right. So the 460, man.
Yeah.
When you
Big
talk
block.
about a turd, like a good turd that, came out real nice and
Ghost
smooth.
dump?
Not a ghost dump completely, because this thing's going to leave some markings that it's been there. But this 460 is a pure representation of turd, in my opinion. Jake, look at him.
I mean, it was all right.
Well, what's some of the faults with it?
I mean, it's just big, terrible gas
It
mileage.
gets 5 miles to the gallon and makes 135 horsepower. How could you like that? and it's not even that reliable.
So did everything else back then.
Okay. So what was it?
The 460. 460 big block Ford.
Big boy.
Big boy. Big
ball
block.
going in
big
the
block.
hole. All right, where y'all putting it at?
I mean, I'm voting at the bottom. Jake, I'll let you decide.
I mean, I would put it here if it was up to me.
Okay.
But-
We'll leave it up to Jake. He's a little smarter than me.
He's a little up there.
Yeah. He keeps his stuff together better up there than me.
Sometimes, buddy.
Sometimes. All right, what we got next?
All right, we got a 351 Windsor that won't load.
Yeah. I don't understand why.
Junk
So you could get a 351 Windsor and a 250?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
to win.
Dude, they had so many engine
97.
options back then. That's crazy. You could get 3 different gas engines, all completely different, in a F-250. It's wild. Nowadays, it's not. I mean, you got one option if you want a gas engine or one option for a diesel.
All right. You got 2.
What, you count the 6.9?
The 6.8?
6.8?
Yeah.
It's the same engine, and you can only get it on the XL models, right?
Well, I mean, people counted a 4.8 and a 5.3 as 2 different things.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, them people don't know anything.
Oh, so what's up? What's up next? Then if we're skipping
Probably
the
the best one that they ever put in the 250.
Well, what is this? The
7.3
PowerStroke?
PowerStroke.
Not the IDI.
Oh.
Do we have? Are we talking about the IDI?
You're going to have
Yeah,
to.
I
It
have
came
a
up a
picture.
lot.
Okay, so 7.3 liter PowerStroke. I know you guys out there, or pretty much everybody out there,
Everybody's
loves this
geeking.
engine. They love it, and
It's the best one.
I don't know about that,
I
but
do.
I mean, okay. If the 7.3
It depends
made
what you want to
is,
do with
but
the truck.
I'm just saying, if the 7.3 made as much power as a 2023 6.7, made 1,100 foot-pounds of torque, how dependable do you think it would have been then?
I don't know. Probably would have built it differently. You talking about a 30-year gap between
I know,
engines?
but I'm just saying. I mean, I feel like a lot of the dependability of the 7.3 is the fact that it doesn't make a lot of power. It
That
doesn't.
and they actually put the correct number of head bolts in it.
Yeah, they corrected that in with the 6.7, but I mean, I think the 7.3 is a really good engine, but I don't think it's quite as good as what people make it out to be.
What years could you get the 7.3 from win to win?
So
94 and a half
Mm-hmm.
to 2003.
and this is a good bit different, a lot different than the previous 7.3, which was what they called an IDI. When they went to the PowerStroke, that was when it really took a big jump. We got rid of indirect injection. We went to a direct injection engine. Why are you giving me the eyes?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
IDI.
IDI. Indirect injection is what that stands for. And
Indirect.
7.3 IDI was pretty much the same thing as the 6.9 IDI, just a little bit bigger. And, I mean, the IDIs were extremely durable as well, like almost never tear up. So where do you think, Jake? I know where you want to put it, but where should you put it? Where should it go?
We'll put it in A.
We'll put it in A. I mean,
That's going to start
do you
a
think
fist fight down here.
do you think that do you really believe that it goes at the top of this list?
I think what it did for the whole diesel truck market at the time was revolutionary because the Huey system was just something that nobody ever seen in a pickup truck like that before. And it really changed diesel engines to become what they've become today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Huey injection is the coolest shit ever. Like, it is extremely.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling. For a layman like you, you'll never be able to understand it. You don't have it to understand it.
Yeah.
What are you looking at over there? Oh man. So, what is Huey injection?
What is it?
So it is hydraulically. What does it stand for? Hydraulically electronic unit injection or something like that. Basically, we use hydraulic pressure to boost the fuel pressure.
Hydraulic pressure.
We use hydraulic over fuel to basically boost the fuel pressure up. It's kind of a crazy thing, and somebody thought to themselves, said, we need to make this fuel pressure a lot higher, but instead of pumping the fuel up, we're going to pump the oil up and then shoot that on top of a injector that has mechanical parts inside of it that then boosts the fuel pressure. It's a really
it's
crazy
like a 7
concept.
to 1 ratio.
You know who come up with that?
Ford?
No.
Oh.
No,
Germans?
No. Anybody in the chat out there know who come up with Huey injection? Matter of fact, they still have a lot of the patents on Huey stuff today. Oh, there he is. Bobby Walter got it. First off, Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Big Cat, man. Cat has revolutionized a lot of diesel designs over the years. Huey's one of those.
Cat man.
Cat, baby.
J Ram back in here.
Mr. Huey. What's up, J-Ram? Okay, so the 7.3 didn't make it probably where most of y'all wanted it to. I know it didn't make it to where Jake wanted it to.
Got on the A tier. Couldn't make it to the S.
Couldn't make it to the S.
I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be some fist. Somebody's gonna go home and beat their old lady over that.
They
didn't put it in the S tier.
When you compare the 7.3 to the 6.7,
I mean,
it's
if
not
you-
a comparison. I mean, I know they're 20 years
Yeah, I
apart,
mean,
but at the
in a
same time,
vacuum
I'm just
is
saying
one
you
thing,
can't possibly have the option of both engines, and they're almost the same freaking price. The people still want $30,000 for a damn 7.3. You know, a 6.7, you can get a 6.7 cheaper than a 7.3 a lot of the times, and I just believe they're entirely better.
You're spoiling it. Don't
I'm
spoil
sorry.
them.
I'm sorry. I had to say it, man. I had to
You
get it
gotta
out
give
there.
them just the tip, not the
Had to get
whole
it out
thing. Damn, boy. Act like you done this before.
All right, so going back this time to the 6973 IDI.
There's our boy.
Monkey Elvis, what's up, man?
Ooh.
Here's a question. Does this list change if the EPA changes guidance and diesel restrictions? Seems like the modern engines suck because of the emissions crap. So we're actually, that is a coming up topic here with this next engine. What do we have, Jake? Is it, what do you have next?
I'm going even back further.
Okay, well, whenever
the
we,
IDI
when we
engines.
get to the 6.0 PowerStroke
Yeah.
and the 6.4 PowerStroke, we're definitely going to touch on emissions and how
Yeah,
that
regulations.
killed them. So, okay, what do we have next?
The IDI engines.
You're very welcome.
IDI.
Awesome, too.
IDI engines.
Yeah.
So, IDI engines,
The
what do y'all think
very-
about them?
The very first diesel engine in Ford pickups.
Mac Daddy, no
This is
turbo,
the IDI.
no turbo. Sounds
Real
like
man's truck.
sounds like a big block when you get on the throttle. And I tell you, they run. The couple I've drove. Even the non-turbo versions are actually more peppy than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
The only thing
Really
I don't
wasn't that
like,
bad.
they pull timing really early. So like they start pulling fuel timing about 3,500 RPM. So like right when you think this thing's getting with it, it starts pulling power from the engine, which is kind of a probably need that not to blow it up, but it doesn't feel good when you're driving it.
Yeah, we actually have one coming in the shop soon.
Yeah,
Good.
we're gonna have some video. Hopefully, we're doing I don't want to spoil it, but we're doing a Banks turbo on a 6.9 IDI. I'm excited. Never done one before.
Banks Turbo.
Banks turbo, high dollar stuff.
Like a Whipple?
Like no, it's just this one makes different noises than a Whipple.
Yeah, a lot slower.
So where do you believe this one falls, Jake? You think it's an A or a B?
B.
A B?
Yeah.
You can't put it in there with your PowerStroke. Okay.
No, that's
put
two
it in the
different
B.
levels.
Put it in the B.
Yeah.
Then, whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna get relegated to these reliable but pretty lazy engines here.
Up to 70 viewers. Make sure you guys are out there liking it, sharing it.
Share, like, comment.
Comment. Let us know you're out there listening. We're missing a few of the regular fellas out there this morning. Haven't
Yeah.
seen everybody yet.
Yeah, I don't know why some of these just don't want to load, but
We'll get there. Don't worry. Just let it download. Everybody calm
this one
down.
is making a return.
I don't know where
The
Fluffy's
5.4
Triton.
Triton, dude. Because this was an engine in an F-250. It was. I've actually we
had one.
We had one. Yeah, we bought
Yeah.
one.
at. Top of the line.
I tell you that
Sure.
that
Top
was
of the
one of
line.
that was one of the best deals I ever made. 100%. That 5.43 valve we bought. F-250. We had a 6.4 and we bent the bed on it, so we were looking for a bed for it and couldn't really find one. So we just found a whole truck, $1,500. Guy said it ran rough, but it does run. So we go get it and take the bed off, swap our bent bed onto this one, put a cam phaser in the truck because it had a bad cam phaser, and we sold it for $4,000, man.
Yeah, and had so many people.
Dude, and
want this truck.
it was like we didn't intentionally do it, but we kind of catfished people because the bed we took off had FX4 on the side, and we just left it on there. And the people that come to get it, they were Mexican, Hispanic. They didn't speak a lot of English.
Zero.
And they looked under that truck and they said 2 or 4. I said 2. Sticker is different bed.
Well, if they would have used
And,
Google
yeah.
Translate, the description would have said 2-wheel drive truck.
Yeah, but we had a little bit of a language barrier there. That's
A little
I tell you,
bit.
I would prefer probably to sell something to somebody that we can't understand each other though. It just works out better. There's less hassle, less
There is.
haggling going on there.
Yeah. And you don't get all these stupid stories nobody cares about.
Oh, they put that thing to work too. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed. They was ready. That was a
Oh.
good truck.
I don't know, when I sold my dump truck, I had a guy come all the way up from South Florida. When I told him I wasn't going to sell it for less than 20, brung a trailer up to Pace, Florida to get it. Got there and said, "I'll give you 17." I said, "No, 20." "What about 18?" "No, 18.5." No, I said, he took that trailer all the way back down to Miami, empty, because
That's
I
tough.
wasn't coming off of it.
That's tough.
Dummy.
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 Oh man. So 5.43 valve.
You
is
already know where it's going.
still just as bad in the 250 as what
It's
it was in the
worse.
150.
Out
Just-
there in the chat, don't let them do this to us.
I just don't
Where's
like
the
'em,
5.4 defendants out there with me?
dude.
I'm standing on a
There's
hill out here.
always that one
begging for
guy that's
mercy.
like, I got 300,000 out of my 5.4, but the fact of
One
the
in a
matter
million,
is
buddy.
they just usually don't hold up that well.
Yeah, they do, because there's 2 of them sitting in Century, Florida right now on an island.
They just wasn't very great at any one thing to help make up for their problems. They were just kind of average.
Well, we'll have to get into that in a later episode.
Yep.
We got evidence to prove differently.
All right.
Ooh, what else we got?
All right. This is a big one.
Dawn's out here. Where's everybody from? Where is everybody from this morning? You usually get a location shout out.
Yep.
The Xbox gamer.
Alabama.
Yep.
He's that Yellowhammer,
Yeah.
a local.
It's a good state.
It's an okay state. It's not the free state. Ram Jam out here
Hey, what's up, Ram?
throwing it out.
Good morning, guys. The After Hours Live was awesome, even if it was one and
Oh,
done.
it wasn't
Oh,
one and done.
Well, we're not done.
It's coming
Like I said,
back.
We're coming back. We have to do it in a private setting. We talked about maybe doing Patreon, but we think that
It's
we'll
easier
get.
to-
We think it's easier for you guys to subscribe to a private channel, like a private service on
Do the
YouTube.
membership thing.
Doing a membership thing. That way, it'll be private. So if you want to see the unfiltered content, but as of right now, we just kind of have figured out that we cannot.
They've got us. The
Yeah, we
overlords have got us. There's
we
nothing.
cannot do what we did.
It just got too
last Friday.
weird for the internet.
Yeah.
And J Ram can contest. Obviously, he was. I remember.
Yeah,
he
J Ram
there.
was there almost the whole time.
I was borderline in outer space by about 8:30.
Jake was in outer space when we started the show. Right?
Jake was in orbit.
Jake was drinking a Dr. Pepper when we started.
I tell you, there was 3 or 4 times that show that I thought at any moment the Rattler was going to jump across this table and whoop the crap out of me.
Yeah.
His eyes, man,
His
they look
eyes,
like jaws over
staring
there.
you down.
Yeah. I don't know, buddy.
He knows.
Oh man! So what engine are we talking about now?
We're on to the 6-liter.
The best. This is the best.
Definitely not.
We got a local
The
here, Milton,
best.
Florida.
Definitely
the best,
not.
man. I mean, okay.
Shout out Milton.
So, if you were a consumer that was, say you bought a brand new 7.3 liter in 2002, and you drove that thing all the way up until 2003 when the 6.0 come out, and you said to yourself, "I think I want a new truck," and you went to the dealer and you got in that 6-liter and drove it, what would you have done?
Ran fine to the head gaskets pop.
No, but I'm thinking, like, what would you have done if you would have drove that truck brand new compared to the 7.3 you had been driving?
I don't know. They're both pretty.
No,
pretty
that
slow.
6-liter was a big
What?
jump,
No,
man.
every 6-liter you get in has some kind of tune or
I
something
done got him
stupid.
fired
on
up.
it.
He loves them 7.3s, man.
Yeah.
He loves them. That's the 7.3 guru there.
I've always heard bad things about the 6.0. And I think specifically
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, there's a lot of negatives
A lot of
about
bad.
the 6.0, but I
Yeah.
just, I don't know. They have a special place in my heart. I mean, y'all don't like the 6.0? You really don't like the 6-liter?
I didn't say I don't like it, but I
I'm,
really
I'm
have a
impartial
7.3.
here, buddy.
I know we got some 6.0 PowerStroke fans in the chat. I bet we do.
Yeah.
6.0
6.0 with bulletproof kits are good. I mean, they just had a lot of issues from the factory. They didn't have enough head bolts. They should have put studs in them from the factory. Might would have helped a little bit. The oil coolers, crap. EGR coolers, crap. You know, constantly blowing standpipes, things. like
That's
that.
my
Stick.
boy down there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my
you
man.
see what he said? 3 sets of chains though.
That's still the
Dude,
motor.
you could have bought 2 5.3 LSs for the price he paid for 3 sets of timing chain.
That don't matter. That's that 5.4, son. That's that power. That's that Triton. Underwater, you can sink it. You can burn it. That Triton, son, the tip of the spear. Thank you out there.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Awesome says bulletproof 6.0.
Dude, I mean, the 6-liter done a lot of good for the diesel mechanics.
Apparently, it's got a lot of power.
The 6.0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Good
guy
luck.
said up here that it makes a fargan dragster.
Yeah, the 6.0 though, I feel like it got a really bad rap because it was a really, really, really good engine. It just had a
lot of problems.
it had a bunch of crap on it that made the engine a negative thing. But as far as bottom end, like actual engine durability, that 6.0 was tough, man. It would leave you on the side of the road though. It will do that.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put it?
Where am I going to put it?
Where are you going to put it?
It's definitely not top.
Jake's
It's
controlling it. Jake's controlling
It's
it.
got
I
too
want it.
many issues
I
to
want
be
it
at
in
the
the
top.
same category as the 7.3. But that's just me.
You
I
didn't say
think
which
it's.
one.
I don't know. Put
We'll
it.
put it there.
You think? You think? I mean,
I
you
think
think?
they're fairly close.
So where are you putting it? In the A tier?
Yeah, I think the 7.3 is much more reliable how it is, but 6-liter does have more power.
It's sad what the 6.0 did to the diesel community for Fords though, because it deterred a lot of people
For a
away
long
from buying.
time.
Yeah, you know, your truck's got
Fords-
50,000
yeah.
miles, and you already had 6 injectors replaced on it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like.
Maybe it shouldn't be up there that high. We'll let it
Y'all
ride.
want to move it down? Y'all want to move it down? I'm okay with moving it down one if you want, because I mean it did have a ton of problems. And if you're just talking about stock engines here that haven't had head studs and bulletproof oil coolers, all that stuff, maybe move it down one. I don't want to get into trouble here.
You just saved us, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe.
But the 6.0 loyalists in here, they like it.
I tell you, it's the people that like 6 liters. You couldn't. I mean, you ain't gonna get them away from one. They
Look,
love them.
Logan's in here.
What's up, Logan?
When did they quit?
Steve loved them.
When was the last time you could get a 6.0?
07.
2007.
Unless you had an E-Series.
Yeah, we got one out there in the parking lot. 09 Econoline or the E350s. So the engine they replaced the 6.0 with was the 6.4. It was a little bigger, so in the Econolines it wouldn't fit. So they
Yeah, it never got it.
They kept the 6.0s up until what? Shoot, like 20. Oh, what was it?
I thought it was around 10.
What did they have as a diesel option in those after that?
I don't think they did.
They took the diesel away from the
Mm-hmm.
E-Series?
I think they did. But
If you've ever worked on
never
a
worked
6.0
on
in an
E-Series.
E-Series, you know about them. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are not
You're not
fun.
going to forget it.
They're not fun.
Yeah, we got up to 76 viewers. You guys stick around. Don't leave us. Stay in here. We
You
got
gotta
some
stay in
really
here.
neat stuff coming around. I promise you.
Yeah, we're
Now
coming.
they're gone. And they're gone.
All right, so
What we got next?
what is up next? Oh,
big
man.
Triton.
The big Triton, boy. The big
The
Triton.
6.8.
Now, if you're going to have a Triton, this is
the
the
Triton.
one you need right here.
Other than the 4.6.
My uncle, Danny, he was a Ford tech for a long time. He's actually service manager at Orville Beckford Ford back in the
Oval
day.
Redenbacher?
Orville Beckford.
Redenbacher.
And I remember, I'll never forget a comment he made about the 6.8 liter Triton when they first come out, because he was at the dealer like when these things came out in the early 2000s, and or when did this come out? Late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere in there, right?
I think it was late 90s.
Yeah. So when it come out, he made the statement. He said that 6.8 V10, it will pass everything on the road but a gas station. It ain't gonna miss one of those. So, obviously, being a V10, this thing is a torque monster. It does produce a very good amount of
Especially
torque.
for the time period.
Yeah.
Did you still get this in the Excursion? Is this the one that came in the Excursion?
Yes.
Sick.
V10.
It's like a Ferrari.
I've actually worked on a few of these over the years. Not many. I pulled a set of heads on one time. We couldn't get some manifold studs out, but
Bet you did.
I did. I pulled some head.
Hey.
So, V10 Triton. Where would you put this one, Jake?
They even kept this a long time, actually. I mean, they
No
used to
cam
be.
phasers on this, right?
Huh?
No cam phasers on this, right?
I don't know. I've never really
I don't
worked
think it
on
has
one.
cam phasers.
I think it's like the 4.6.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, throw it up there.
I mean,
Where do you think, Jake? I'll let you place it.
Where's he gonna go?
I'm between the
Where's
B
it gonna
and the
go?
C. So
That's a C for sure.
And the answer's been called. It's in the C.
It's in the C. And
The big Triton.
I
in
kind
the
of hate
C.
to see it beside a 460 big block, but it's pretty
I mean that was
similar.
the
I
replacement.
think. Yeah, I think it's pretty similar in what you get. All right, what's next?
What else we got here? What years are we going into now? Is this chronological?
Well,
Kind of.
Some of them won't load. They
Yeah.
say in here. We got
So we're kind of moving
the
around.
6.2 Boss.
yeah, I can.
6.2 boss. The
6.2
boss?
boss.
There ain't but one boss.
So
That's Bruce Springsteen.
Super dependable. Like when I say dependable, I don't mean they're not gonna have problems. I mean
It's just
like
not gonna leave you
it's
on the
not
side
gonna
of
leave
the
you on
road.
the side of the road very often,
You'll hear it, but
ticking and skipping. And if you
everything
don't know,
else-
the 6.2 Ford decided they were gonna do some wild stuff, so they put 16 spark plugs on a V8. You got
Hemi.
the heads turn out like this, but see Hemi go two right down in the center of the cylinder on top of the valve cover. Where Ford did with this is say you got an engine like this, they put one plug here, and they put we're over here like this. They put one plug here, and then another plug on the other side. So we basically have two plugs wedging in from the sides on the combustion chamber. Kind of cool, but not really, because
not fun
when
to
you
work
gotta
on.
tune them up, man, they're just so expensive. You got plug wires, you got coils that corrode all the time, and those coils are
They're high.
super expensive for
Yeah.
those things. I mean, what we referred to it at the dealership it's called the $3,500 tune-up. It's a $3,500 tune-up. Because what you're going to do is you're going to replace your spark plugs, the plug wires, all 8 coils, and the PCM, and the boots, and all of it. And then it'll still probably misfire when you get done.
every now and then.
Yeah, just set a PO300. Random, multiple misfire.
You won't even feel it
technique,
misfire
or
half
misfire
the
on
time.
startup,
It'll just-
PO316.
Okay, so where are we
Yeah,
putting this one?
I personally, I hate them. A lot of
do
people like me. Like, man, my company's got 17 of them in the fleet, and they all got 300,000 miles on them. No problems. Great. They're slow, and they're just, I don't know, man. You're not going to convince me.
Well, throw them out there.
All right.
It's hardly better than a 5.4.
Yep. A lot of people like them, though.
Yeah, they.
They do. I don't.
Junk.
Sorry. Junk.
Yeah,
So where you put it? In the F? No, the D?
yeah. If there was a F, it'd be there.
There usually is an F. I don't know why this one don't have an F.
It's because we get a S. Special.
S is superior.
Superiority.
Okay. Well, we go moving on to now.
Whatever load.
And when we go to put this thing up here on the thing, make sure we re-say the motor so when I clip it, this makes sense.
Okay.
So what do we have
You
now?
don't care.
The 6.4.
Oh boy! What an
there you
engine!
go, the
What an
6.4.
engine! What an engine, man! I tell you, this is the only PowerStroke that I personally will not buy, and if I do buy one, I have a strict sale policy. Like it's
Today.
2 day sell, and the reason is these engines are the most expensive. It's crazy to think a engine. They only built it for what 3 years? 08, 09, 2010. That is the most expensive diesel engine to even as me. If I done all free labor, it still cost me tens of thousands of dollars if I had an engine failure. And it is the most likely engine to have an engine failure.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere,
Yeah,
driving
no
down the
signs,
interstate,
no
pulling a trailer, and then boom, crack piston, buddy. Oh, yeah, you thought you was going home today. Wrong. Turbos, we have a compound turbo, really, really prone to failure. That was the first year they introduced a actual diesel particulate filter, and we did not have DEF. So the way that they, what they call it, regen them. The way they regen them was with diesel fuel. So they would spray the number 8 cylinder, I believe, on the exhaust stroke to push diesel fuel into the DPF, basically heating it up extremely hot. They monitor all this with EGT sensors that are also really likely to fail. And I mean, if you thought about it in your head, if you know the strokes of a 4-stroke engine, spraying diesel fuel on the exhaust stroke is not a good idea. Like it's just not. And I think that there was a lot of problems caused because of it. They overheat, and when they overheat, they tear up, man. They just constantly tear
EGR
up.
coolers bust.
EGR coolers is another big one on the 6.4.
Oil coolers.
Oil coolers, the same as the 6.0. If you didn't know, the 6.0 and 6.4 are almost identical as far as oil coolers go. So this is a very terrible engine as far as reliability,
It is
durability.
fun, though.
But holy cow, will this thing run?
Well,
You drop you a tune in one of them.
tune.
Tune them. That one. So I bought one a couple years ago, and we just got an extremely good deal on it. I used it for a few months to pull an enclosed trailer, and man, oh man.
Well,
I mean, this thing just everywhere I go, I was spinning the tires, pulling the trailer. I couldn't
Good.
help it. I couldn't help it.
It's fun.
It's so
it.
fun.
I
dude.
can't hit it.
It's so fun. Those compounds spool instantaneous.
Yeah, still with no one.
Where are we throwing it?
Yep.
The
Where do you want to put
6.4.
it?
Huh?
The 6.4. Where are we putting it?
Where do you want to put it, Jake?
Well,
Let me tell you where to put it.
I'll tell you where to put it.
Cancel.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
I don't know. It's so awful.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's at the bottom of the
It's
barrel.
at the bottom with a dumpster on fire. You guys just talk about how it pulled ass.
It's just got shitty pistons, man. It's
I
so
mean, I
cool,
want to
though.
rank it higher, but it's got so many issues.
81 people here. Stay
81
around. Give
people.
us a like. I promise you, we do this every Tuesday through Friday live every morning. So check it out. We're ranking motors today. Moving on to which one now, Jake?
Probably just going to go grab a new picture of that.
Yeah.
That's a big one there.
Yeah, let me go find a picture.
Well, while he's grabbing a picture,
What's up?
I'm sick of this damn rain, dude.
Yeah,
This rain's
I
killing.
had
dude.
enough of it.
This rain's killing.
Yeah, I
It
drove
is.
a Mustang day. You want to ride?
No,
It's every day.
no, I'm not riding the Mustang. This devil car, this Satan's beast that they've built over here. Wait till you guys see the video on that thing. Some of you guys may have caught the live on the was it TikTok we did when y'all pulled it down? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nuts.
Yeah, we.
That thing's gonna become a monster. It actually is a monster.
Yeah, it's already became. It's transformed.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh boy, oh boy.
You got any? Well, let's move on to the next one then, I guess. Unless he's
Just got
I'm
a
still trying to pull it up.
just got a voicemail from somebody telling me they're coming over here this morning.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come over here this morning. I got enough stuff to do.
we on
Don't
the
need
air.
any more.
We
Yeah.
on the air.
Well, good thing I didn't use names.
We too busy.
They know who they are.
All right.
We got something now. We're falling off. We're falling off.
We're falling off. No.
Stay
come
around.
back.
Join the
Come
membership
back.
channel for the after hour show. J Ram,
back.
tell them it's a party.
All right.
We finally got it.
Here we go. What we got coming up?
Another
The 6873.
7.3. Three 7.3s in this damn.
What air is this? When could you get
This
this?
is new.
Now.
This is new.
Now.
This is the
Like,
new
What did they come
7.3?
out in
Gas.
2020?
Mm-hmm.
2020. This is the big boy, and
Yeah.
I was very happy to see Ford finally do something that I liked.
Yeah, it got the 6.2 killed off.
Yes,
So,
they got rid of that.
it was
and
already good in my book.
They gave me a push rod, big motor, big heads,
Yeah.
big holes, big motor. I like that.
Big hole, big worm, big. I don't give a damn. Name that movie out there in the chat.
I don't even know.
You don't
what
know
that-
Friday? You've never
I
seen
didn't-
Friday.
I've seen Friday a bunch.
I don't
but
know that line.
I don't know that line.
That's pitiful. You guys ain't movie fans.
Hey, everybody. Smokey over here taking a. I know that line. Oh,
good.
man. So 7.3, I've personally got to work on a couple of these.
Yeah.
Got to tear one completely down at the dealer. Made a video on that. Really like the platform. A couple things about it I don't like. The variable oil pressure is really dumb.
Yeah. I don't
The
know
fact-
why Ford loves
The
that so
fact
much.
they like to idle these things when they're hot at like
8
5 psi, 7 psi of
Yeah.
oil pressure. That's not
Oh,
going to
man.
get it. And the place that we really see the most failures with that is on vehicles that idle a lot. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? Ford gives, and this is their fleet engine. This is what they sell to fleet companies. They idle 12, 14 hours a day.
Oil work company man.
Yeah.
U-Haul,
And
all of them.
the problem could easily be fixed by not having a variable oil pressure that brings the pressure down that low. It's just, what we're seeing on most of them is lifter failures because of that. Just like the GM push rod
And the
engines.
Dodge.
And the Dodge.
And the
push rod
Dodge.
engine. Everybody's doing it. Don't really understand why.
So as a mechanic, you like this, not as a driving car.
Oh no, I like them both ways.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
they're
if you own one and it's just like your personal truck, I don't think you'll ever have any issues with it. It's just all these companies that sit here and let it idle for 4 days
yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Just,
So where we throw in the new 6.7,
the 7.3.
7.3.
whatever, 7.3, new 7.3. Almost to
it's
100
at
viewers.
the top of the list for me. I mean, I would put it at the tippity top.
You see that? They just
What?
ignore
You
me.
won't put it all the way up there?
That's the Superior 7.3.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh boy, we got a split house
you
over
You
here.
can put it. You can put it there. You can put it there. I'm cool with that. That's good enough for me.
Somebody
We'll reserve
else
that
paying
top row
child
for one
support.
engine and one engine only.
I think
baby.
everybody
One
knows. I
engine
think everybody
only.
knows where this is going. But don't do it yet.
Where is this going?
I know where it's going, and I believe everybody knows where it's going.
Do we have anything else?
Hmm?
We have any other ones? No.
The only other one was
The 351 Windsor. Who cares?
Okay, well, there's one left, right?
There's one left, and I know where it's going. Dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum.
I'm just going to put it there for you
Yep.
already, buddy.
Boom. The best
Here it
engine
is,
you can
folks.
get in an F-250. And yes, it is
Say
the
it
most
again.
expensive engine you can get in an F-250
Tell
or
'em
any
again.
Super Duty. It is a 6.7 liter PowerStroke, baby. The best diesel engine on the road. I said it. Better than Duramax, 100%
Yeah,
better than
I hate
Duramax.
Duramax.
1,000% better than a Cummins. Whatever y'all got out there, it is not no PowerStroke. It is not no PowerStroke.
Come on, let's get to 194. Tell your friends we're getting up there.
We
Say
getting
some
up
more
there?
crap about the
6.7 is the best engine you can get in a Super Duty, hands down, 100%. And what I love about the 6.7 is Ford. You know, if you didn't know, all of the engines prior to the 6.7, 6.4, 6.0, 7.3 were all built by International. They were designed and produced by International. So it wasn't a Ford engine. Ford was outsourcing that. And after the 6.0, 6.4 debacle, I think a lot of the top guys at Ford got together and said, look, why don't we just build a damn diesel engine? Like, just why don't we build one? And what I think they did is they really got a lot of the knowledgeable people that had worked on a lot of these trucks and said, hey, we're going to design a new engine. How can we make this thing better? And I know one of the first things a lot of people said was by putting the injectors on the outside of the valve covers. That's a huge one. Putting the injectors not inside the valve cover like the 6.4s and the 6.0s were. That was a big one. And then EGR coolers was another one. They made a massive EGR cooler, and guess where they put it? Somewhere easy to get to. It's right on top of the engine because a lot of these people knew that this was continuing issues. I'm telling you guys, Ford really killed it with this engine
And
design.
guess where they put the oil cooler?
Yeah, they moved the
Where
oil
you can get
cooler
to.
right down there on the bottom where
And
you can
guess
get
what?
to
It has no problems.
Has no problems now. And I mean, everything they done about this engine, especially like the fact they moved the exhaust to the inside of the heads. Great thinking. You can contain all that heat down in the center. I mean, I just really and truthfully believe this is the best diesel engine you can get.
Okay.
And you can't beat the power it gives.
Oh no, you can't.
Can't
Chevy's
beat the
been
power.
trying to do it for a long time, buddy.
To this day, Ford is still the only one that makes their own diesel engine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Suzu builds them damn Duramax.
before we switch iPads and go over the stuff, let's run down the list. And again, just start from the top to bottom, just kind of name and kind of, where you're kind of putting them.
Okay,
Do you
top
remember?
to bottom.
Yeah, bottom to top, it don't matter.
Okay. So obviously we got the 5.4, 6.2, and the 6.4 at the very bottom of the list.
Yeah,
Those
very
are,
problematic.
if we rank them, those are all down there at the bottom, I believe. Up from that, surprisingly up,
big
not
engines.
not very far up, but we got the 460 and the big V10. After that, we got the old Ford 300, which was a super reliable, dependable, but did not produce a lot of power. So that's why it's kind of middle of the pack here. And after that, we got, what is that, the 7.3 IDI?
Yep.
And the
6-liter.
6.0. Dude, this phone, man, got to put it on airplane mode. So, yeah, the 7.3 IDI and the 6.0, also very, very good engines, I believe. But when you compare them to the three that's above them, they're definitely a lesser of an engine. The 7.3 PowerStroke, I mean, it is a really, really dependable engine, but, it's not a 6.7, man. It's not a 6.7.
Ain't no 6.7.
Ain't no
out here.
6.7 liter PowerStroke.
Okay.
That's for sure.
All right, Jake, you want to swap the laptops? and get ready for our next segment of the show.
What's our next segment?
Jake.
Deal of the day.
Deal of the day.
Deal of the day.
If you guys haven't been here before, again, we want to remind you that we do this show every Tuesday through Friday. And we also do a giveaway. We're doing merch giveaways up until the 10th show. So get in here before the end of the week and stick around and make sure that we...
Take it off the screen.
There we go. We're doing giveaways till the 10th show with merchandise. After that, we're going to try to figure out a way to do trivia giveaways, but it's going to have to be a little bit more creative. Probably a lot less than what we're doing right now. We're losing everything. And then also, like I said, we just started a membership program on our channel. It should be live tomorrow. Yeah, you gonna be able to pull it up on there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We don't have to swap laptops. So let me know whenever you get ready.
All right.
Is this the deal of the day?
Yeah.
Yep,
Let me
we have
play
an actual pretty decent deal. Fine.
All right, here
Yeah.
we go. This is the next segment of our show. Okay.
Wonderful.
Jake's deal of the day. If you haven't seen this before, it's where we get Jake to scour the edges of the earth on Marketplace to find you guys the wildest, coolest, best deals, though, out there on the Marketplace. You ready?
Yeah, this one's actually a deal. This one isn't like a funny one for once.
Yeah.
So,
A legit deal.
yeah, really.
Legit deal.
So, I'm a little partial to these Fusions. I own one. I kind of like them, but
Jake's deal of the day right here. 2013 Fusion
yeah.
S sedan 4-door.
with a 2.5.
I knew what engine it had when
Yeah.
I seen the Fusion.
But look at the price.
$2,000.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
$2,000.
I tell you guys, that 2.5 liter 4-cylinder Ford has is mine near damn indestructible.
Yeah.
I mean, they do not tear up.
Well, let's go get it.
I mean, other than some seat covers, this thing,
Yeah.
perfect.
I say we go get this bad boy then.
Where's that?
Put it in the chat. We're going out to Georgia.
Newborn, Georgia.
That ain't but 4 hours away. Maybe.
Do you know where Newborn is? I'd say Georgia's 4 hours. You know Georgia's a big state there, right?
It's not as big as Florida. Florida's powerhouse.
Florida's a powerhouse.
Florida is like the mitochondrion of the cells. It's a powerhouse of the cell.
I don't know. I think for $2,000, it's hard to find something else that gets as good gas mileage and is as dependable as the 2.5 in this car.
Well, if you can beat us to it out there.
What about that 6F35 though?
Huh? Well, I mean, that's a gamble.
That trans though.
It's a gamble.
Can you
Yeah,
get
that-
that car in a manual?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Only the early ones.
Dude, they're I've seen one or two over the years, not
Yeah.
many, but yes, you can get a manual in one of those Fusions.
Them things sick.
Not really.
I never
but
drove one.
Yeah,
Never even had the opportunity to get in behind the wheel of one. Never even knew they existed.
they do.
I like the Tauruses from that generation better than the Fusions, though, look-wise.
Well, you can.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can certainly message them and see, but for $2,000, I probably don't think it comes with her.
You might get the air freshener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I think that's a really good deal. $2,000.
Yeah. I have another one too.
Let's pull it up.
Yeah.
It's a stupid one, but
It's a stupid one.
Well, you let me know when you get it hot.
all right.
Too hot to trot. So yeah, that was the most serious deal of the day. That's that not yapping stuff. That was
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, I was trying to find something, but
Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, there's a
Look.
sale pending on this one.
Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, we got a local one.
Yes.
So if this falls through, we can get it.
Yeah.
All right, this is Jake
We
deal of the
need
number 2.
this.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It's the mystery machine. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did a lot of shows with this one.
dude! Does this say come stock with ice cream? I just got excited. I
Just
slipped
look
in a few words.
And it's a
It's
manual.
a manual.
And it's a manual.
What
Save
the heck's a
manuals.
CMC?
Hashtag save the manuals.
I don't know.
Who
Oh,
makes
what?
a CMC?
CMC. It's some
Chinese Motor Company?
GM or something. Huh? Sounds like something General Motors would make.
I don't
A
know.
CMC?
The carpet in here definitely came from a thrift store, but
Looks like that come out of somebody's house.
yeah.
Oh, this is a work truck. They got that decked out box in there. Look at that. Homemade. Dude, does this have the pop-up, tent roof?
They turned it into a trailer because the transmission messed up.
So this thing doesn't operate,
It runs,
but it
Like,
don't.
you can-
Yeah, but it won't move.
No, you say you fix the transmission and
Then I gotta take the hitch that they put on it. Oh,
you keep it on there.
pull it behind my motor home.
They welded a hitch on there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's got
Transmission goes out.
It's got solar panels and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but Mason, we're flying wrenches. We're the transmission shop.
He said it's busted.
That don't matter
It's
to
a
us.
manual. Do we build manual transmissions? We've had
Negative.
this discussion.
We're going to.
I
We're about
do
to
not
start.
build manual
You just
transmissions.
said #save the manual. Why don't you want to build manuals? Wouldn't it be easier?
No.
No, it's way hard. It's just no. Unless it's my own personal stuff, I probably would never touch it. And even then, I'd probably take it to somebody else.
Mason's posing out here.
I am posing.
What's the kid say? You fronting? No.
You capping.
Capping.
You capping, boy.
Capping,
What does
boy.
the kid say? That's how you know he's old.
I was trying to make myself sound old for comedy effect. I'm not old. I'm 24 and a half.
Yeah.
And I weigh 175 pounds. Okay. So we're not signed in on this Facebook, so we can't do any videos, can we?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you want to jump into the trivia again?
Sure.
You
I
ready?
don't really have anything prepared, but
My God.
You said you would.
yeah.
Yesterday afternoon, I said, make sure you have your trivia. Oh, and he gives me that stupid knock.
So you
I've
want
got
me
it.
to
I've got
come
it.
up with something?
I've got it.
I got it.
I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Didn't charge the iPad. So you just let me know whenever you get ready. Jeremy said driving a manual is a great anti-theft device. That is true. Especially now.
I don't know. They'll try.
Maybe in Los Angeles, you're probably still getting J-rammed. Ooh, that was a pun. So you
Yeah.
hold
think
on.
pretty
hold
ready.
on.
Eric asked if that one came with Velma. Probably not, bud.
It could.
It might. It might.
You could pull her away with it. You and the gang could go solve some mysteries. you meddling kids. Oh. All right. So you ready?
Yeah. I got
Hold
some. It's gonna be a pretty easy one. Try to. Y'all
You just talked over my intro.
yeah. Well, you should have said. You should told me he was queuing that up.
All right. So
Thought
here
you
we
hit the wrong
go.
button over
So-
there or something.
Everybody listen up. We're
Is
giving
this a
away.
giveaway?
Is this
Yeah.
a giveaway? What are we giving away?
We're giving away a T-shirt that you can also find at flyingwrenches.com.
FlyingWrenches.com.
Yeah. If you have any questions or you want to come get your car worked on, you can reach us at.
Contact at FlyingWrenches.com. You email that, or you can go directly to the website, or we have link trees. There's a bunch of different ways to
There's
get in
a bunch of ways,
contact
yeah.
with us. So if you don't get in contact with us, it is definitely your fault, not ours.
Okay. So the trivia question begins.
All right. So, really easy one for you guys. What year did Ford first introduce diesel exhaust fluid to their diesel engines? What year was it?
Here we go.
Dum, 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 dum. What year?
What year? Is that wrong?
Yep, Eric.
Wait. There it is.
Eric.
Hey! And Fluffy made it.
What's
right
up,
here.
Fluffy?
Ooh, Eric again. Yeah, all right.
Eric again.
I got your information, bud.
Bud. Oh man! So all you guys that or any of you that said 2008, they did put a diesel particulate filter on it. But like I said earlier, they did not introduce DEF fluid, diesel exhaust
Till the
fluid,
6.7.
until the 6.7 in 2011. So that was the correct answer, 2011.
Eric, I think Eric's kind of roasting Jim.
And a lock of hair. So Justin did also get it right. That's Justin from Alto, I'm pretty sure. The one we've been talking to, the one that sends us the clutches. So we'll definitely, if you'll send us your address, man, we'll try to send you a shirt as well.
At where?
Contact at flyingwrenches.com.
That's the best way to get a hold of us.
Yep.
Also, support the channel there by going there and getting your merch or any diesel products that we offer. What else we got?
So yeah, send us that, Justin. We'll send you a shirt, man. Bud. All right.
Is there anything else on the docket?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Again, I just want to preference that, dude. Friday night, we had a ball
Yes,
with the
we
after
did.
hour show. If you missed it, I hate that you missed the party. We're going to keep the party rolling. It just unfortunately has to be behind a paywall to keep prying eyes and the dear YouTube overlords from taking us down.
Yeah.
Partying too hard. We're like the Beastie Boys.
I had fun.
Brass
Man. I had
monkey.
a blast, to be honest with you.
We had a blast.
I had a lot of fun.
Jake had a lot of fun too.
Eric wants that hair. So if any of you that didn't know or wasn't with us over on Friday, we had what was Jim?
Jim was very nice. Yeah.
Jim was very nice. Jim made us a few high super chat donations to us, and asked me if he could have the shirt I was wearing right then, which was extremely nasty. I'd been working all day.
It stunk.
Stunk,
It smelled
sweaty.
like heaters and stale beer too.
Oh.
God, it's reeked, dude. It freaking reeked. I smelled it yesterday before I put boxed
yeah,
it.
Jim decided that he wanted the shirt just like it was. So that's how he got it.
Yep.
We're
In
all
the
about
mail.
serving the customer here.
Yeah.
Customer's always right.
Always right.
We pride ourselves on making sure everybody gets exactly what they need.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can do that at flyingrinse.com. But yeah, also, like I said, we did start a membership program on the channel. It should be live sometime tomorrow. We'll make sure to post and tell you guys about it. And we'll be back tomorrow for another show.
Yes.
So we do this every Tuesday through Friday. If you're here, if you're new here and you haven't seen us before, make sure to check us out. Give us a week. If we haven't earned our keep in a week, go back to TK 101 or whatever crappy podcast you listen to because you think you're Joe Rogan. Nerds. I'm sick of this nerd talk too. I'm trying to get some fun stuff.
Like what? What's fun to you, Colton?
I mean, I'm ready to get my own segments lined up. I got 4 of them ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
Movie Monday,
Movie
Oh,
Monday.
man.
Tony Hawk Tuesday.
Tony Hawk Tuesday. That's about all I
That's it.
That's all the daily ones I got. Oh man, we're starting to lag. Well, do you got any guys anything before we get out of here and get ready to go to work?
I think we're good, man. I got some projects I need to go take
We've
care
got
of.
customers calling. We've got trucks going in and out.
Yep.
We've got things we've
I've
got
had
to do.
4 phone calls since we've been up here this morning. It's
This is the real life of the
relentless,
mechanic
man.
shop.
Relentless, yeah.
So again, we want to thank you guys again so much for being here with us today. We will be back tomorrow, as we always will be. This is our number 6 show. We're rolling this thing through. We appreciate it, you guys getting our numbers all the way almost to 100. We almost
We're
got
getting
there.
there. We're getting there.
We almost got to cross 100. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares, all the super chats. Again, email us. We're looking for some more video submissions for our new segment called 1 Minute Diag with Mason. We had some dude.
Yeah.
Where's Will at today?
I hadn't
Dude,
seen Will in here
Will's
today.
dude. Will's
He was-
his 1 minute diag. If you guys heard us talk about it, it was nuts.
Holy
Rocket
cow.
Mini in here.
I want 1 micron filter review.
Yep.
Rocket, you're about to get blocked.
That's some of
about to
that.
get blocked.
That's some of that nerd stuff you was talking about.
That's some of that nerd crap.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
still been thinking about how mad
We're gonna
I
put
am
that
with them
video
guys.
on a loop for you up here.
God,
the
dude.
micron.
I
the
can't
1
take
micron
it.
filter.
I can't take it.
Oh
That
man.
nerd talk. I got 1 millionth micron more filter. And you're just sitting there trying to buy M&Ms and cigarettes, and this guy just is just busting you.
People like that stuff, Colton.
Eric said change his name to Rocket Money.
I think I've said Rocket Money probably every time I said it. Colton hates oil. Yeah, I do.
Oh, we do really appreciate it, Rocket.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, guys. Like I said, we're right here at the end of the hour, but we will be back.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, we got some other great things to talk about this week. So, again, check us out. Our membership will be open tomorrow, and that way you can see our live show again after hours Friday night, just in case you missed it. So, sign up over there, and again, we will talk with you guys tomorrow morning. See ya.